Good morning, you gorgeous, wonderful lot. I hope you're all right and have had a beautiful weekend. It's Meditation Monday, and after a relatively significant break, I'm starting to get the Atlantean push come back through. And this isn't just within the energy of the information that's being presented to me, it's also in the conversations that I'm having. Now, ultimately, this entire ascension process has been driven by a Atlantean gold print. Okay, so we are following a pathway that was designated or written or created for us in the 1,500 year period of Golden Atlantis. And a lot of us are reliving inadvertently, simply by the circumstances that we have around us, the trauma that we collectively, globally experienced at the fall. Because even if we weren't actively part of Atlantis when it fell 10,000 years ago, the shockwave from that event travelled around the planet and it imprinted everybody's DNA with a huge amount of fear about how societies and civilizations end, accidents or calamities happen on a global scale. And because a lot of this healing was never resolved, it is now reflected to us in our society around us, and the same characters are back to play their roles once again whilst we ascend. So it's about as deep as it gets for a Monday morning. So just take a few deep breaths if you want to take a little trip in and a little trip back to begin to clear this. Just close your eyes and begin to focus on the bird song around me. Focus upon your breathing. Take a deep breath into your lungs and exhale. And just keep breathing into your heart center. It's always a good way to start the week. Breathe into your heart center, ignite your heart, so your heart is the first thing that everything and everyone meets, particularly when you start a new day. So breathing into your heart, igniting your heart, just allow yourself to exhale, allow the pink and white and golden light to start spreading through the cells of your body. And as I'm tuning into this, I'm being guided to move straight to the soul star chakra. So you've got your crown, you've got your causal just above the crown, which looks like your own personal moon. Then you've got your soul star just above the causal chakra. If any of you ever want to know more about the 12 chakras, please refer to my video, which is on YouTube. It's the flagship video that my friend David Esri very kindly placed there. That works with the 5th dimensional chakras that Diana Cooper brought through and that I have been working with, and is the template for what we have within our 4-body system at the moment. So to the soul star, which is, I'd say sits about 18 inches above the top of your head, and start to breathe into this chakra. This is your gateway into your spiritual gifts and your talents. And you'll see the chakra potentially as a beautiful magenta colour, but with a lot of very beautiful blue light shining through it. It was shown to me as a magenta chakra with a blue-hearted sapphire directly in the centre. So Archangel Mariel oversees the development of the soul star chakra, but Archangel Zadkiel also works with the sapphire colour in the centre and opening the doorway and the gateway to your master gifts and talents. So just allow yourself to move into it. As I am speaking, as I am taking you through this, just allow your soul star to begin to expand, okay? So very much in the same vein as the heart, you can feel the heart expanding until it surrounds you with a bubble of light. Allow your soul star to do the same. You could start off small, and then as you breathe, as you expand the chakra, it begins to surround you in a gorgeous magenta and blue light. Allow yourself to reside within the center of this light. You might not be able to see it, but you might be able to feel it, or you might just be able to know that it is around you now. And as you connect with your soul star in this way, know that you have now opened a portal to the halls of Amenti. Now, the halls of Amenti are your cosmic library for everything that you've experienced on a higher level, on a master level, and that you have placed away for yourself for retrieval, particularly at this moment in time on your ascension pathway. So as you're residing in the light of the soul star with your eyes closed, just be aware that ahead of you now is a pathway that is just beginning to manifest in front of you, and this is a golden pathway. It stretches for as far as your eyes can see, but on each side of this pathway there are doors lining it. Okay, so these doors may be any shape or any colour. They might be large, gothic and ornate, or they might be a beautiful gold or silver or even a gem ray colour. There is going to be one particular doorway that your attention is drawn to at this moment in time, and it is a bright golden ornate doorway. It might even appear to be larger than the others. So you have your standard doorways, and you've got this one beautiful golden gateway, and it'll either to be your left or your right hand side, doesn't matter which side. Now approach this doorway. Now standing on either side of the doorway are two sentinels of Anubis. They were placed here by you to guard this entrance. And this is the entrance to your Atlantean lifetimes. Now the important thing this morning is to note whether the doorway is open or whether the doorway is closed. So just take a few minutes to tune into it. Is the doorway shut? Is it open a crack, maybe just allowing some golden light to flow through? Or is it wide open, which is bathing you in the frequencies that are coming through? If it is already open, allow yourself to step through, and at this particular point, ask loudly, commanding to your own spiritual gifts and talents to increase the flow of ascended energy coming from your lifetimes in ascended Atlantis to bolster and bring through more of your master level capabilities. Just take a few moments to do that. Just standing in the light, allowing more of your master gifts and talents and capabilities to come through. You may even receive a gift to your heart at this point, or to any of the other chakras that may be open and willing to accept the energy. And just take a few moments to absorb this in. If, however, you were stood there and the doorway appeared to be closed or only open a crack, either out loud with power, with authority, ask the door to open fully. Okay? Now this may present you with an energy that you haven't experienced yet in this lifetime. This doorway may be shut, or it might be partially closed for a reason. You are now going to put your pressure of both of your hands on the doorway and gently ease it open. You don't need to place your strength on this doorway. It is simply opened by the command of your vibration. To place your hands upon the doorway if the doorway is shut, or looking a little bit resistant. And with your permission, just allow the doorway to swing open. Now, in this lifetime, this energy may be new to you. It may have been shut away completely, undisturbed, for a very good reason. Okay, but by now connecting with this energy, you are releasing your connection to the trauma of the fall of Atlantis. You are now connecting to the highest vibrations that were available to everyone who incarnated in Golden Atlantis during the 5th dimensional era. You may have been helping from a non-physical standpoint, or you may have been there physically. You might have incarnated at other parts of the experiment, but ultimately you are now reconnecting to a 5th dimensional timeline of golden light and energy, which is now available to support your ascension process. Bathe in this light. As I'm moving through this myself, I can actually see the light becoming intenser, more intense, bright and very strong. Almost a little bit like being X-rayed by incredibly bright, high frequency energies. Literally turning my bodies and my fields and everything transparent with its luminosity. Just allow yourself to bathe in this light. When you feel you are ready, thank the sentinels on each side and just step back from the doorway. But be aware that it is staying open now, and this light and this knowledge and this connectivity will be coming through for you, allowing you to add more gifts, more talents, more connection to your ascension pathway, and ultimately to bypass and release completely from your bodies, your fields and your DNA the trauma and the patterning of the fall of Atlantis. So just take a few moments and then turn and start to walk back along the golden pathway and step out of the energy of your soul star chakra. And as you do so, the magenta and the blue light returns to a ball 18 inches above the top of your head. At this point in time, you might want to ground your energy in by the soles of your feet. Feel your Earth Star sending beautiful silver roots into the planet. Take a few deep breaths at this moment. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Completely relax. Feel grounded. Feel emboldened, strengthened. Know that new keys and codes and light sources are coming for you at this time, and you've taken a big step in releasing your patterns of trauma that are associated with the fall, enabling you to step out of the 3rd dimensional matrix very easily. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. You can do that meditation as many times as you want. You can go back in there every day until you feel like you have achieved what you need to achieve energetically. And tomorrow night I'm going to be running a solo workshop with myself, and well, say solo, I'm going to be working with Archangel Metatron. It's going to be fab. We're going to be playing with some very high frequency light, new light that is coming in, but it's also going to be a beautiful healing ceremony. So if you fancy joining, I'll be starting at 7 o'clock UK British summertime, and the details to join are available underneath this video. Sending you all lots of love, and I will see you on Friday morning for an Ascension update. Bye for now.